Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to beat the 4th mission of the Norman campaigns in Age of Empires 4 on hard difficulty. So just a quick little premise, I'm not gonna show you like the mission, the intro. As you can see, I skipped the intro. Also the game is in Italian because I was just playing for myself and decided to record the strategy on how to win this, because I found it pretty hard mission. At least it's the first one that I failed, and I saw also online that there are some people having problems with it, that had to make multiple attempts, and even a couple of people that said they were stuck. So I'm just gonna show you really the choices you have to win this, and I'll explain a little bit the mission in practical terms. So how it works, why it is hard, and how you can beat it. Well, it works in a really simple way. There are 2 villages, you have to destroy the villages, and once you do, the enemy king will come out of his castle with his army and charge at you in an open field battle, and you have to win that. The problem is that it's hard because you don't have villagers, you don't have buildings, you only have your army. So it's an army versus army kind of mission, but the problem is that the enemy king has a way bigger army than yours. So you have to play kind of smart. There are also a couple of extra mechanics other than just destroying the villages, and they're really important. The first one is your reinforcements. You start with a little army, but you can get reinforcement even without your buildings. As you can see now, I just picked up a couple of gold chests here in the villages. There are some gold chests scattered throughout the map, and you have to pick them up. With them you can buy some troops that will come from like the southern part of the map. You can buy them through like a pop-up menu that will appear soon, top right corner. And yeah, you need to get all the gold that you can. I'll show you where to find the crates, and also you can copy the units that I buy if you want, because I think, for example, the 500 unit option is not ideal, at least for the strategy that I'm gonna use at the end. So this is the first mechanic, your reinforcements, they're crucial. The second mechanic is the enemy reinforcements. Like in a moment you'll see that from the eastern part of the map there will be an enemy army coming that wants to just cross the whole map and get to the enemy king to join them, and if they do, in the final battle you have to face the upgraded version of the king's army, and you probably lose because it's gonna be too big. So how do we win this using these mechanics to our favor? Well, we gotta first of all lose as little troops as possible, and the first way that you could lose a lot of troops is against the reinforcements. So right now you'll see me position my spearmen and archers on the hill. You can see I'm a bit uphill, not too much. They're going to come from the east, so I'm positioning myself from in a way so that their army is gonna charge at my spearmen, and I'm gonna use the cavalry to hit their archers in the back. You're probably gonna lose a lot of your infantry here, and that's the reason why we're gonna buy some after this. So as you can see, my infantry is getting destroyed, but the archers are doing some work, and also their archers are being deleted by my cavalry, and then the cavalry will become like the front line. And this is the first important thing that you need to take note to win this mission, because if you lose lots of troops here, you may have problems later. Then the second important thing to win this mission is choosing, as I said before, the right troops, and also at the right time. Right? Don't wait till the end to buy the troops. Just do it immediately. And well, now we're gonna go at the second village. I'm exploring a bit just to make sure that I didn't forget like a gold chest. This is my third attempt, because first time I just played it normally, expecting to win if I just play it decently, and it didn't happen. The second time I tried with a strategy that didn't work, and this is the third time, and I just cheated a little bit because I knew what the enemy army would do, and I just chose a strategy that would destroy him, as you're gonna see in a little while. Now we're preparing to attack the second village, and I'm choosing which units to buy. The most important thing, as I said, is not losing too many troops in the reinforcements battle. The villages are not a problem, honestly. They just have some little groups of troops, but you're going to have no problems with those. So you can just look at how I play it, but you can just probably throw all of your units at them and you won't have any problems. Here there's another gold crate.
Enrico inviò l'oro al suo alleato in Bretagna per ricevere in cambio un distaccamento per rinfoltire le sue file.
So for the second village I tried to make kind of a pincher attack, but it didn't really work because I was too slow. I didn't assign a control group to the group down there, so they were late. But as you can see, just you can throw your troops, your archers at them, and you're gonna kill them easily. Maybe just one little note: don't throw your cavalry at them because they have a lot of spearmen. As you can see, I kind of moved them away to save maybe a couple of the cavalry units from the spearmen. But that's it. Now, second village is down, and I can start to explain you the most important part of the mission: how to beat the final army. So final army is problematic because it's bigger and they have like quality units. They have knights and they have also I don't know what to call them. Like they're foot knights. They're knights on foot, simply. And so those will destroy your spearmen, and the knights will kill the rest. The reason you see I'm moving my troops away is that to beat the enemy army, we're going to place most of our troops, like the archers, the spearmen, and the infantry, where we destroyed the first village. Then we're also gonna get some cavalry that we get by buying it with the menu, with the gold that we found. We're gonna get the cavalry and position it where we start the mission, and you're gonna see why. So just leave some units here in the second village to destroy the last house. Remember that the enemy army is not gonna attack you until you destroy all the houses in the second and first village. So if you leave just one house in the second village and one unit there to destroy it, you'll have time to position your troops the way you want. As you can see, I left like 4 soldiers there, but I'm gonna move them, 3 of them away at the end, and I'm just positioning my troops. So as you can see, this is the area that we're gonna fight. They're gonna come from the castle up on this hill. We're gonna wait for them with archers, so you're gonna need lots of archers for this strategy. Archers on the hill and some spearmen, and what you got left of your infantry in the front. Your infantry is gonna all die, probably, because then you will see how big the enemy army is, but we just need them to be some like meat in front of the archers. The archers are gonna do most of the work by fighting uphill. And already this is pretty good. Remember, I almost fucked up because I sent my king with the cavalry, and if I remember correctly, the enemy army is going to attack your king. So if you leave your king with the cavalry, well, the enemy army is not gonna come to village 1 and fight downhill, but they're gonna charge at your cavalry and you're gonna lose the mission. So position your troops this way, with the archers and the infantry in the front. Instead, what we're doing with the cavalry is we're positioning them in where we started the mission. I also bring up the barricade with the archers so that they slow down the cavalry once the infantry dies. Okay, so the cavalry here is here because we're gonna use them to kill the archers of the enemy. So the enemy will come out, will charge at us, and once they're fighting the infantry and the archers, the cavalry will come from behind and kill the archers and help our archers to survive. If you do this correctly, even if you lost some extra troops compared to me to destroy the villages, is not important, because as you will see, we will win by a pretty big margin. And now we just gotta wait for the moment that they will come out.
Il villaggio di Fren era stato devastato dall'esercito di Enrico.
Yeah, now here it explains that
Le provocazioni
his army is gonna come out of the castle because he's angry and all of that.
Infine, Roberto uscì dal castello per
Okay,
affrontare suo
now
fratello
you
sul
see
campo
them,
di
right?
battaglia.
There's a lot of them. Look how many knights they have. There's more. They still have to come out. Yeah. No, they all grouped out. They all came out, but there are a lot. They have lots of archers, lots of spearmen, and knights, heavy soldiers. They get everything. So we're gonna have to use our strategy to win this. They take a little bit of time to charge because, well, technically, the first time that you play this mission, you're technically gonna have, you're gonna need some time to prepare yourself, but we already did, to make sure that we don't mess anything up. Okay, as you can see, they're coming up here. They're going to clash with our infantry. The archers start shooting immediately, and the first group is not a problem. I moved my cavalry a bit late. If you can do it faster than me, do it, because it's gonna, I almost risk losing my archers. Okay, here, once you bring your cavalry close to them, divide it into like little groups to target the different groups of archers. And once that's done, you just use them to clash with the enemy knights. But I mean, at this point the battle is already over. My hero died, but that's not a problem because you don't fail the mission when your hero dies. You just need to revive him. Yeah, as you can see, it's just kind of a perfect strategy, because the only thing you will lose in here doing this is all your infantry is gonna die, but your cavalry will avoid all their spearmen because they will already be dead by the time your cavalry arrives, and that's it. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you were stuck at the mission, or you just needed to find the right strategy for the final battle, and see you maybe next time.